Time to start the weekend in style. We welcome you to Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. As we head towards the playoffs, let's see where the Eastern Conference standings sit. You look at Charlotte. If the playoffs started today, they'd go in as the 7 seed. And, of course, there's Boston, and they're right behind them, trying to overtake them if they can.
Right now for Charlotte, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Jalen Duren. Then there's Trey Murphy. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's Black in at the 1. And for Boston, they've got Jaylen Brown. Devin Booker out there with Maxey. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Sabonis in at the center, locking down the middle. One thing you love about these teams, Clark, they both do the dirty work on the glass.
Yeah, extra possessions will be at a premium tonight. No easy boards with all of these glass eaters running around, getting their hands dirty. Should make for a really interesting game to keep an eye on inside.
Now the Celtics on the move. Booker can't get it to go. Here's Charlotte. Here's Black. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Pure from three-point range.
Yes, so good to see Booker knocking down the corner triple, a go-to scorer with considerable range.
Pass to Vucevic. Here's Black. 5 on the clock. And no good, trying to use the glass. Outside Booker. Misses the 3. Booker's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Joe Mazzulla.
I discussed with Coach the difficulties of guarding Donovan Mitchell. He jokingly responded, "You mean the guy who scored 71 points? It should be pretty easy." And he went on to say, "Donovan is one of the best scorers in the game. We have to be disciplined and guard him closely. This will be a big test for their defense." Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. For Boston, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Brown, that's good.
And, you know, we've seen Brown accept more responsibility over time on offense, including taking these quick shots.
Here's Black. Mitchell, the pass to Black. They set the screen. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Well, with the Hornets, they're still seeking their first NBA title, Clark.
Yep, and you think about all the talent that's come through the Queen City, BA. Playoff success has eluded them. I mean, hopefully it's just a matter of time before their fans have something to cheer about.
Now here's Maxey. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. To the paint. Here's Booker. Yes, it's good. Booker's got 5 points.
There's something that is great about Booker. He doesn't take all outside shots. I mean, Devin can score it inside, too.
All right, let's take a look at the shooters who have been on a roll since the break. The NBA field goal percentage leaders over the second half of the season. Number 5 is Jalen Duren.
As the season goes on, his shooting has really impressed, making the most of every look he gets at the hoop.
Hornets trail by 5. Pass to Black. Vucevic with it. Defended by Bogdanovic. The 3 from Mitchell. That one falls. Coming off the Vucevic feed.
There they go, finally able to drop one in on their fourth try.
And Booker has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
Look, you've got to give Brown a lot of credit for his growth as a shooter. That wasn't something he did when he first got to the league. He put in a lot of work. He shoots it well from the floor and line.
First one falls for him. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant, not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Now here's Mitchell. Last game he had 28 points. Vucevic in the post. Defended by Bogdanovic. From deep, Mitchell. The rebound by Bogdanovic.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
And this game could be meaningful for both teams, Clark, in terms of playoff position.
I think you're right, and that's why I expect a real heated battle. I mean, no team wants to back into the playoffs. You want to come in on an uptick and playing good basketball.
Now here's Mitchell. The stats he's putting up, impressive. Averaging around 30.5 points a game.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Here's Booker. It's a 5-point game. Maxey surveys. That shot wide open.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 5. And here's Duren for 3. The rebound by Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic has got 4 rebounds in the game. For 3, Booker. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Booker, the pass to Brown. Knocked loose. Here's Black. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Black. Defended by Brown. Black, no good.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Maxey. Boston, no good that time either. Hornets trail by 5. Here's Mitchell. Oh, Booker with a block. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Maxey. It's deflected. And he gets it back. Maxey with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Booker. Driving inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Booker's got 7 points in the game.
Some contact can't derail Booker's drive. He's determined to get his shot off.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
Williams has checked in for Bogdanovic. Pass to Duren. Counted. Boston leading by 5. Now Booker, coming off a 16-point game against Orlando. Now here's Williams. Booker, the pass to Brown. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. 7 points in the game.
Strong and explosive Jaylen Brown is a tough matchup in the painted area.
Black passes to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up on the wing. Boston pulls it in.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Pass to Booker. Sabonis in the post. 20 points for him last game against the Magic in Orlando. And Sabonis slams it in.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
From deep, Mitchell sinks the tray. Mitchell's got 10 points.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Outside Booker. Pass to Maxey. Sabonis with a screen on Murray. For 3, Maxey. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Mitchell. And Booker pulls it down.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Pass to Sabonis. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. 7 points in the game. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Celtics?
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, just so active. I love the passion Duren brings to this game. And the skill set, too, is developing.
And at 6'10", Jaylen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
Saric checks in for Boston. Okogie comes in for Devin Booker. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drive.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Duren. He hits the second from the line. And here's Beal. He had 19 points in the win against Toronto. They set the pick. Over Saric. And the basket by Beal.
Look at Beal asserting himself in the mid-range, reminding the defense that he could take that.
Celtics lead by 8. Maxey with a screen on Miller. To the middle. Here's Brown. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Boston's gone 2 of 5 from deep. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Okogie. Pass to Maxey. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And you watch Tyrese Maxey, Clark. He's so good at creating offense.
Yeah, he can get that thing rack to rack and downhill in a heartbeat, BA. In the break and in the pick and roll. He puts tons of pressure on the defense because he's so quick, and he knows how to use angles too. And he can shoot it from deep, so he's got the full package.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
There's a minute 26 left in the first. Here's Beal. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on DeLon Wright.
Defense a little antsy there, and Beal takes advantage.
Charlotte shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And Beal drops them both. Boston leading by 7. Here's Williams. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And the call will be against Dario Saric. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. And right away, Brandon Miller showed that he was a star in the making, Grant.
Yeah, he's a 3-level scorer, B.A. He's very fluid as a player, and he makes the game look so easy. And he hasn't even grown into his body yet.
Miller hits them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Boston has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Pass to Saric from outside the arc. He drops it from range. And the Celtics lead by 10.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Pass to Okogie. Now Saric, defended by Murray. Shot clock at 5. 16 feet out. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Saric. Williams has got 6.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Murray for 3. That one is off. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. It's the Celtics. They're up by 10. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Maxey out there with DeLon Wright. Then there's Robert Williams. Then it's Josh Okogie. And it's Saric in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And it's Maxey missing. Hornets trail by 10. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Boy, Murray showing you he can play above the rim. This guy's got major bounce as he punched that one down.
Wright against Beal. Wright, the pass to Saric. That's tipped. Left side Mitchell, 14 feet away. Boston with a rebound. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Maxey on the wing. Buries it from 3. He's got 7.
Zero hesitation, Maxey. Great confidence in his mechanics and his work.
The 3 from Mitchell. Williams grabs the board.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Nice shot by Okogie.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
Saric a screen. Here's Maxey. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
Not the biggest guy, but Maxey's determination makes up the difference.
Miller against Maxey. 3-pointer. Beal. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Okogie. 4-3. Fires in the triple. Okogie's got 5 points now this quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Murray. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto. For 3. 3-ball! Donovan Mitchell.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all 3 levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
Bogdanovich has checked in for Boston. Kevin Love's checked in for Charlotte. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
DeJounte Murray's checked in for Charlotte. The 3 from Mitchell. Boston pulls it in.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Pass to Miller. Fires the 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 8 now. Maxey on the wing. Guarded by Miller. Maxey passes to Wright. A good look from Bogdanovich. Again, the miss by Boston.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Beal outside. Hartenstein a screen. To the inside. And stolen by Williams. Wright, the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense. That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Maxey with it. 26 points for him last game against the Magic in Orlando.
And he gave them headaches with his defense. Constant activity at that end with 4 steals to show for it.
And since the All-Star break, here are the teams playing at the fastest pace. The Celtics second.
They've looked great since the All-Star break, pushing the pace and trying to punish teams in transition, and it's been working.
And that one falls for Bogdanovich.
And you know, Bojan Bogdanovic, not an elite athlete by NBA standards, but he's a live weapon because he can really shoot the ball and put it on the floor.
Boston making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Charlotte. Black comes in for Beal. Here's Black. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the dunk by Duren.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
Now here's Maxey. 9 points in the game over Mitchell. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Maxey's got 11 points.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Tyrese Maxey.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Hornets. It's a 14-point game. Duren against Williams. Pass to Miller. Oh, Williams with the block. Now Bogdanovich. Back to Okogie. Now here's Brown. Outside, Williams. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Maxey missing.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
From deep. Hartenstein pulls it in.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Miller outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Miller outside. And here's Hartenstein. Inside. Here's Black. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Rock the baby. Working the size advantage inside.
Celtics lead by 12. Outside Bogdanovich. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
4th in fast break points. And they've got a spot in the top 5 in free throw shooting. Defenses hate to send these guys to the line because they know they'll probably pick up the free points.
And their transition offense really mirrors what's happening all around the league. Teams trying to get 2-on-1s, 3-on-2s, any numbers advantage possible. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Okogie. Pass to Vucevic. The 3 from Mitchell. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. Mitchell's got 12 now in this quarter.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Brown. 26 points for him last game against the Magic in Orlando.
And he really dominated, working hard to control the glass.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Black. Now here's Mitchell. Here's Duren. And Booker pulls it down.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Nails it from 3. Bogdanovich has got 6.
Well, he's such a gifted shooter. You can't give Bogdanovich any breathing room. Otherwise, he'll hurt you.
Pass to Vucevic. Six to shoot. Here's Black. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. A good look from Duren. And again, it's Charlotte converting.
He's turned it on here in the second quarter, getting his offensive game on track.
Now Maxey. 11 points in the game. No good on the 3.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys. And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Booker. 7 points in the game.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Maxey against Mitchell. Pass to Black. And here is Vucevic. The 3 from Mitchell. The rebound by Devin Booker.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Here's Brown. Duren with the rebound. Duren's got rebound number 8 now. Outside Mitchell. Takes the 3. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Boston. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Charlotte. Miller comes in for Mitchell. And so Bogdanovich nails them both. Hornets trail by 9. Miller outside. Pass to Duren. Now here's Hartenstein. This one for 3. Boston pulls it in. Bogdanovich has got 5 rebounds tonight. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. BA?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Maxey. He's got 11. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Checking in at about 200 pounds, Maxey is much stronger than he appears.
Both free throws good from Maxey. Hornets trail by 11. Over to the wing. Hartenstein passes to Miller. Hartenstein with a screen on Maxey. Back to Miller. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it fly from 18. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Miller's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Looking quite comfy from the mid-range. I like seeing Miller look to score from here.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Hartenstein with a screen on Brown. Down low. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
And Sabonis slams it in.
Sabonis now is not going to shy away from contact. He really aggressively attacks the defense.
Pass to Hartenstein. Duren, the screen. Hartenstein passes to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Now, BA, you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Now here's Brown. He has 7.
Maxey taking up that airspace, doing a nice job just bouncing off the floor there.
Hornets trail by 9. Miller outside. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Now here's Brown. A guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game. Here's Bogdanovich. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. Well, these teams are going to have to wait before heading to...
The previous play is under review.
In time.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here, but no harm in going back to the footage and making absolutely certain.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And BA, you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
And so it's Boston with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Welcome to halftime. First things first, a look ahead at other games on the docket tonight. And something out of left field for you guys.
Ernie, left field, this is not baseball. This is a basketball show.
So it's like from the backcourt, maybe like from the corner?
Okay, let me do this over, okay?
Yeah, because I'm kind of lost.
From the opposite end. Oh, wait, we ran out of time for the segment. Can't even ask the question now.
See,
Too
Kenny?
bad. Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the Celtics.
When you take care of the boards, usually things turn out well, unless you're getting shot out the gym.
Which hasn't happened yet.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And Booker's got the ball here for the Celtics. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. On the floor for Charlotte, they've got Nikola Vucevic. Also Duren out there. Trey Murphy out there with Mitchell. And it's Black in at the point. Hornets trail by 11. Black passes to Mitchell. Duren with it. Pass to Mitchell. Duren with a screen on Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. That'll belong to Domantas Sabonis. And Duren, no good on that one.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks. And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Here's Black. Mitchell up top, defended by Brown. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 25. Vucevic draws the double. Here's Black, defended by Brown. Black, no good.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Here's Maxey, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And now a look at the 2K leaderboards to see which small forwards have been putting up big points since the All-Star break. Jaylen Brown, 3rd.
And these are some of the most dangerous players in the league, just capable of getting hot and taking over a game in the blink of an eye.
Well, we know the small forward spot is where the bulk of the scoring load rests on most teams. I mean, those players on that list always come through in the scoring department. These guys pack a lot of firepower.
And the first one at the line is good.
The quick-footed, creative Maxey's so much fun to watch. He plays with such boundless energy, and he's still got room to grow.
Both free throws good from Maxey.
Not only is Maxey solid and efficient from the line, but he gets there quite a bit too.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Black. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And it's going to go on Devin Booker,
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Boston with it, leading by 12. And here's Sabonis, covered by Duren. And Sabonis slams it in.
Oh, the guy is a monster around the rim. Now, if Sabonis is in close, he's going right for it.
Oh, Donovan Mitchell. He's got springs in those legs.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Celtics lead by 12, and we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, BA, it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
And the shot goes in.
Brown has a nice shot repertoire. Clearly, the mid-range doesn't give him much trouble.
Here's Booker. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Black's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside, Brown with the steal. Boston has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Off target from three-point range.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Duren. That one falls, coming off the Vucevic feed. Vucevic has got 3 assists in the game.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Now here's Maxey. 19 points in the game. Bogdanovich passes to Brown. Boston again missing. Hornets trail by 12. Pass to Duren. Takes a 3. The rebound, Celtics. To the middle. Booker, the pass to Sabonis. For 3, Maxey drills it from deep. Maxey's got 22 points.
That corner shot, not a problem for Maxey. With his accuracy, he makes short work of that look.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Pass to Duren. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And Duren doesn't fear the contact. In fact, he welcomes it when he's trying to score.
A few opportunities so far at the free throw line. He's made 1, he's missed 2. He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. And here is Maxey. 22 points for him. Outside Booker. Here's Brown. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for Boston. It's a 14-point game.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Maxey against Mitchell. Pass to Brown. Here's Maxey. Clock at 6. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Bojan Bogdanović.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Murray's checked in for Vucevic. Hornets trail by 14. Back to Mitchell. The 3 is up. Sends it home from three-point land. Mitchell's got 30.
This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of threes in the first half, now nails another.
Maxey passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Maxey. Pass to Booker. Here's the three. Oh, yeah! Booker dialing long distance.
Oh, that was quick. Booker getting those 3 points back easily.
Outside Mitchell. Duren with a screen on Brown. Here's Mitchell. Here's Duren. Outside Mitchell. Knocks it loose. Brown with the steal. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. Can't cash it in from close range. Hornets trail by 14. Pass to Black.
Switch.
6 to shoot. On the wing, Mitchell. Offline with a three. For Boston, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Brown, no good.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since. Using his size to full advantage, he beats everyone to the ball.
Here's Booker. Mitchell grabs a miss. Charlotte has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Black passes to Murray from the arc. Boston pulls it in. Sabonis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Bogdanovich. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Tough finish from Bogdanovich. He's got a nice big frame for a wingman.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Tipped and stolen by Booker. And here's the fast break. Here's Brown. And he drops it in from the low post. Brown's got 13.
Boy, there's a lot to like about the attitude of Brown. If he sees a fast break opportunity, he's taking full advantage of it in a heartbeat.
Now here's Duren. He's got 16. Mitchell with the ball. To stop the drought. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Sabonis, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And a change for the Hornets. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Murray. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And here's a rundown of the teams that have not wasted their opportunities at the line in the last month. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you fouled them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
Celtics lead by 18. Here's Maxey. He's got 22. Booker surveying the floor. Maxey passes to Williams. Tries yet again. And there's the rejection. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Murray's checked in for Charlotte. Miller comes in for Mitchell. Maxey finds Sabonis. Outside, Williams. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Miller. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 10.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Here's Black. Williams defending. Pass to Black. Miller on the wing. Booker defending. Miller can't get it to go.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Murray doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Charlotte, no good that time either. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for Boston. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen.
The playmaking of Brown continuing to evolve. Nice dime there.
Well, the Hornets shooting a low 29% since halftime. Back to Murray to stop the run. Sinks it from distance.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Boston leading by 19. Outside Maxey. Pass to Booker. From 15 feet away. Yes, on the jumper. Booker's got 8 points here in the quarter.
A silky mid-range jumper by Booker, attacking without any hesitation.
To the inside. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
Boston on offense. They're on a 13-5 run. Brown finds Williams. Sabonis outside. Now here's Maxey, defended by Murray, and it's Maxey missing. Hornets trail by 19. Murray with it, guarded now by Maxey. Miller can't get it to go. Boston has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Tries again, and it's Williams with the bucket inside. Williams has got 14 points.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
A minute 6 left in the third. And it's Hartenstein. That time on the assist from Miller. He's got 6.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Pass to Booker. Drills the baseline jumper. Booker's got 10 points in just the second half.
You see the level of confidence Booker possesses. Outstanding off the catch.
To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Good work defensively by Hartenstein. Hornets trail by 19. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Brown passes to Williams. And here's Booker. Williams with the screen. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 7 tonight.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
And so it's the Boston Celtics liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got DeLon Wright, Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Robert Williams. Then it's Josh Okogie, and it's Brown in at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5. Now here's Bogdanovic. Hartenstein pulls it in. Here's Murray. Boston pulls it in. Brown's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Oh, a dunk and a foul! ball. A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. Jaylen Brown picks one up. That free throw is good for Mitchell.
On the very short list of franchise-level guards, Donovan Mitchell can take over a game with his scoring ability.
Now here's Wright. Pass to Okogie. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Gets the three ball to go. And the Celtics lead by 15.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Murray's shot is good.
And, you know, we often talk about the importance of confidence for these young players, guys. Murray's showing plenty of confidence there.
Now Wright. To the middle. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Now here's Murray. And a miss there on the triple.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Right with the ball. Beal picks him up. And the three-pointer goes. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's taking what he can get here, has a three in each half.
Murray up top. The shot. Murray can't get that one to fall.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Here's Williams. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. Brown with the steal. Beal against Wright. Brown, a screen on Beal. Back to Brown. Pass to Okogie. Stolen by Miller. On the wing, Mitchell. Miller outside. Beal outside. Miller outside. Back to Beal. Three-pointer. Hits the trifecta.
We talk about guys with pure strokes. Beal's in that discussion.
And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Picked by Bogdanovich. Baseline try. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Brown's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Mitchell against Brown. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Jacks up a three. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. The Celtics making a switch here. Sabonis checked in. Jordan's checked in for Charlotte. Black comes in for Beal. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Miller. Count it! The defender is called for the block, and he could turn this into a three-point play.
Hey, it's obvious what they discussed at halftime. Let's pound it inside until they stop us.
And the Hornets making a change here. Murray's checked in.
What's up?
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
Outside, Brown. Back to Wright. Down low. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Excellent pick and roll action that time. Sabonis has great hands, rolls out of the screen effectively and hard, attacks the defense as the roll man.
Now here's Murray. Looking to get back on track. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And we hear about the unwritten rules of sports sometimes, Clark. What are some of those in the NBA?
Well, you try not to ever foul an airborne player. I think most players are really sensitive to that. Don't disrespect the other team. Be professional and sportsmanlike when you've got a margin of victory that doesn't need to be added on to. In other words, don't run up the score. Don't try to get numbers for the sake of numbers. Play the game, play to win, and do it with respect at all times.
And DeJounte Murray is truly the complete package. He does a little of this and a little of that. Anything you need out there, he can make it happen.
Tipped. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Maxey. Blocked.
Murray is tireless on the defensive end, and you don't want this guy guarding you because he's so pesky. What a rejection.
The first free throw is good. Beal, he's checked in for Charlotte. Good on both. Here's Booker. 10 points separating these teams. Outside Maxey. Pass to Bogdanovich. Connects from downtown.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Here's Black. Maxey covering. Murray, a screen on Booker. Here's Beal. Drilled from 11 feet out. Beal's got 5 points now in the quarter. Boston leading by 11. Outside Booker. Bogdanovich against Murray. For three, Maxey. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Okogie. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. That one on Mitchell.
Boy, savvy play that time from Okogie. Drew the foul and still managed to get the shot free.
The first one falls. Saric checks in for Boston. Both shots good from the strike. Hornets trail by 13. Here's Black. Pass to Beal. There's the triple. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Now Sabonis. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So two free throws for him coming up.
Domantas Sabonis, so versatile, brings so much to his position. He scores, he passes, rebounds, and defends at a high level.
Brown, he's checked in for Okogie. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Charlotte. And he sinks the second. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell against Brown. 18 feet out. Mitchell misses. Boston leading by 11. Three-pointer. Second shot opportunity. And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
Sabonis, a prideful rebounder, really works hard to get to the glass.
The Celtics making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Hornets. Pass to Vucevic. Now here's Duren. Here's Black. Booker defending. The 3 ball. Rebound Boston. Booker's got 8 rebounds in the game. Up ahead. There's the block.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
Inside. And the dunk by Duren.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Maxi's got 10 points in just the second half.
With the speed at which Maxey plays, that pull-up is almost impossible to deal with.
Sabonis against Duren. Pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Brown. Boston pulls it in. Over Vucevic. Brown, no good. Hornets trail by 15. Outside Mitchell. Here's the pick. Beyond the arc. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Boston's gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the 4th. Pass to Booker. Duren with the rebound. And Charlotte shooting about 47%. A nice number. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
Both free throws good from Mitchell. And here is Maxey. Fires from deep. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Black. Back to Duren. Here's Black. Just 5 to shoot. Vucevic with it. The 3 is up. The rebound, Celtics. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Booker with it. The baseline J. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 6 assists here tonight. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. Rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. To the inside. Here's Black. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Bogdanovich. The Hornets making their last shot. Here's Maxey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Maxey's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's where Maxey's at his best. He wants to get the ball inside.
Vucevic, a screen on Booker. There's the 3. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Outside Booker. Let's go with a 3. Drains the triple. Booker's got 15 points here in the second half.
If there's anything Booker can't do on a basketball court, I want to know all about it, because tonight he's doing it all.
Here's Black. Booker defending. Outside for Mitchell. Good! Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got two guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game.
The quickness from Booker makes him hard to defend inside.
That free throw misses. Good on the second one. Hornets trail by 13. Vucevic, a screen on Booker. Fires for three. The rebound, Celtics.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to rein it in down the stretch here.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Celtics.
They looked to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And looking at their record now, tonight's win gives them 45 on the year.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And this isn't one of those mini-series either. I mean, this is a 4-gamer. As hard as it is to beat a team 3 times in a row, it's even harder to do it 4 straight.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Tyrese Maxey.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
Highland finds Hartenstein. Here's Duran. Queta pulls it in. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And now, time for our player of the game, Tyrese Maxey.